Airways will, after all, be flying into Tanzania after the government's resolved the issue. This is according to the Transport Cabinet Secretary, James Macharia, who spoke of resolving the issue hours after the Foreign Affairs CAS, Ababu Namwamba, downplayed the matter in a different tone from the one Tanzania took in its letter revoking KQ's flying rights. The move by President John Magufuli's administration is the latest in what appears to be simmering tensions between the two states, and that is despite Kenya downplaying it. Seth Olale looks at Magufuli's locks and Uhuru's freedoms.
Just hours after the Tanzania Civil Aviation Authority, TCAA, stated that it has revoked approval granted to Kenya Airways to resume international flights to Tanzania, the government is currently engaging the neighboring country in a bid to stop a total diplomatic fallout.
There is engagement at the very highest level between our two heads of state. There is continuous engagement between our foreign ministries in Nairobi and in Dar es Salaam, Dodoma.
Indeed, we've met by virtual meeting this morning, and we have agreed on all issues, and that advisory which was given by Tanzania Civil Aviation Authority yesterday, we believe by the end of the day it will be reversed with regard to the Kenya Airways flights from here to Tanzania.
In a statement, the Tanzania Civil Aviation Authority, TCAA, said the authority regrets to inform you that on a reciprocal basis, the Tanzanian government has decided to nullify its approval for Kenya Airways flights between Nairobi and Dar, Kilimanjaro, Zanzibar, effective August 1st, 2020, until further notice. The retaliation by Tanzania is a reaction to Kenya's omission of Tanzania from the list of countries allowed to resume international flights into Kenya, effective today.
These things are based on calculated risks, on checked modeling, on scientific assessments. It is not a question of diplomatic likes or diplomatic dislikes. It's got nothing to do with the diplomatic relationships. What it has to do with is the health assessment and protecting Kenyans.
Earlier this week, a plane carrying Kenyan delegation to late President Benjamin Mkappa's funeral was reportedly turned back mid-air by the Tanzanian authorities.
There was a technical hitch with the aircraft that was headed to the final rituals for a very cherished son of East Africa.
Critics view the latest remarks by Tanzania head of state John Magufuli as a scathing attack on Kenya's measures to contain the COVID-19 pandemic.
Mnasikia kwingine wanakufa mpaka leo wanakufa kwa corona. Sisi hapa tuko wazima. Hakuna cha kufunika mdomo, hakuna cha kufunika mgongo. Sisi tupo.
We are a democracy, and that we are able to tell each other the truth and to face up to the reality instead of sweeping the truth under the carpet.
The diplomatic row between the two neighboring countries escalated 2 months ago over the introduction by Kenyan authorities of mandatory testing of truck drivers at the 5 major one-stop border posts, a move Tanzania vehemently opposed. It took the intervention of Transport Cabinet Secretary James Macharia, who drove all the way to Namanga for a crisis meeting with TZ senior officials in order to end the stalemate. Passengers arriving into the country are required to arrive with COVID-19 negative certificates and body temperature not exceeding 37.5 degrees. Seth Olale, NTV.